Okay, hello to everyone. This is now the video I kind of promised to make from the heating system of the water here in the summer cottage. So everything is based, of course electricity is option, but you can heat it with the wood. There is only small minor fire now left, but this is Finnish traditional Kotapata heating device. There is no power mentioned here, but maybe some 20 kilowatts or something like that. 80 liters is the volume of the unit. And here we have standard or normal for, how do you say, faucets. Anyway, normal things to get the water. Thermostatic control, and that's just valve. But hey, here we have the secret inside. So copper tube, approximately 20 meters of copper tube rolled inside the water reservoir of this fire thing, and there we have the pipes taking the heat out of there. So let's take a look on that a little bit more to make it too fancy. I have put here, you could say that some kind of automation control to control that Kotapata, and now it says that it's 80.3 Celsius, the water in there. So that water temperature is measured from this outlet pipe. Okay, the heat storage is placed under the sauna seats, and this is normal heat tank, 160 liters. Equipped with 3 kilowatt electricity coil, but that has not been used any time yet. It's always been heated with the firewood. So let's take a look on that a little bit more. There we have those pipes. The upper one is going to the Kotapata and the lower one is coming back. And here we have bunch of pipes down to the heater. So normal mixing valve, and there's a raising up pipe inside this reservoir, so the heat pipe goes up, and it's taking the heat from upper corner, and all the cold water that is coming to replace that is coming to the bottom. So cold water starts to fill it slowly when it's used, and opposite, when we are loading it, we are pushing the warm water on top, and the warm water is slowly replacing the cold water, pushing the cold water into the loop and coming back as heated. And that pump is doing the charging of the accumulator. And there comes the Shelly devices into question with that. Okay, to control the pumps, I have this kind of electric cabinet here. It has 3 Shelly devices in, just to make some kind of control possible, or remote control. So if we take a look on Shelly app itself, I have bunch of different devices here attached. I can see my heat pumps over here, so I have 2 heat pumps and they are currently running. So this is just the power consumption of the units, not possible to control them anyway. Of course I can push them off, but that's not any control, but I can see the power consumptions what they have been drawing. If I put last 7 days, so then we can see that which one is better. Put it on top. On average it's 20 kilowatts per day. During the last week we had really expensive electricity in Finland. I'm on the spot market with my home, so during the high price days I used my oil heating system to make the heating, so here we can also see that from last 7 days. So this is showing me the amount of how much it draws power, so 714 watts per day, and there it was over 1 kilowatt, so it takes 200 watts per hour, so you can calculate that how many hours it has been on. But anyway, this is another subject. Let's bump into our wood-fired Kotapata system. So this is the pata, as you can probably see. So there we have the temperatures. That is 80.9 at the moment. That is leaving from the fireplace, and this that it's going in. And this is the heat tank lower corner and heat tank upper corner. So it's full. I already heated it up, so you can see that. Started at 10 o'clock with the cold Kotapata, and then it first heated the Kotapata, and then started to heat this is the lower corner of the heat tank, and so it on 10 o'clock it has been on low, and then it's on 11 it started to heat, and 12 o'clock, or how can you see the last? After 12 o'clock, 1 hour ago, it reached its current temperature. So you can do the math, how long it does to heat up 160 liters of water with that thing. So what's there in to make the actual control inside that electricity box? So there are basically these Shelly relays. They are pretty much the same, every one of them, but they have small differences in the features. But there, for the pump control, I have these Shelly PM ones. So the almost the basic as basic, but there is still the power monitoring, or I don't know what is the meaning of these words or letters, but M is capable of doing the consumption measurement. But what's more important with this is that with this kind of how do you say, not sized or not geometry thing model, you can use this add-on module, and this add-on module is just clipped on the back of the basic module, and then it's possible to have different sensors. And I'm having these temperature sensors, these one-wire sensors that are kind of connected all to the one connection. You can put several sensors in one inlet, and this thing senses it by ID code. So it's kind of easy to wire, or not easy, they are really small wires, so you have to, with these hands it's not that easy, but when you get those small wires in and lock down with the small screw, so then you are ready to go and check out the signals from the device itself. But this is the main component, this and this, in making this, in making that pump to engage according to temperature. Yeah, the theoretical part, I had a first just the thermostatic control there. It's easy to get, you just put thermostat in this device and use that as a control base to put some output on or not, but that didn't work so well in this application because this temperature for the water outlet, it stays up really long time. Like now that we see that the heat tank is starting to be full and the fire went out, so now with the standard thermostat it would take hours to cool down this temperature to go below the threshold that engages it, so something else needed to be done, and that something else was ChatGPT, not me. But anyway, it's a script that was done by ChatGPT, but I tried to code it with it. I don't know how to say it, but did try to make some fancy things and naming the channels and stuff like that, but didn't get result. But then just use the plain IDs from the channels what we have in the system, and then basically ask ChatGPT to make code that when this pipe reaches 55, which is suitable for starting the loading of the heat tank, when that is reached and it's higher temperature than that, then you put that on, and that rule applies all time. If this pipe turns out to be hotter than this one, so then it means that the fire has gone down and heat is starting to move from the tank to the Kotapata, and that's not what we want, so then that pump goes down. So those two rules, it must be higher than 55 and the other pipe needs to be colder than the heat bringing pipe, so those are controlling that pump, and it works really nicely now. And maybe the main question is, it is not saving the energy with the fixed electricity price to heat up this tank. It's a little bit over 10 kilowatts, and if the price of electricity would be 15 kilowatts, 15 cents in transfer and energy, so it would be 1.5 euros, something like that range, to heat it from cold to up. So you need to do heating work 2 hours with that fireplace to earn money of 2 euros. So not maybe the highest paying job on earth, but it might be more question of principle, that what you can do and what you want to do, and it's a hobby also. But anyway, this is now the system. Of course we have the I can show you still that much that if we can come out from the script and from the Kotapata. So I don't have the thermostatic controlled electric heating. It's not on, but I can put it remotely on. So listen. No, that was the circulating pump. Sorry. There is the varaajan ohjaus. So that one is the contactor relay. So there is a relay, separate relays that the Shelly device puts on. Of course you could put this after the spot contract to heat up the water according to the electricity price. And I have similar in my house, but in this location there is a fixed contract of electricity, so not bothered to use that. And it has not been used at all, so it has been heated always with the firewood. So yeah, what do you think about this system? Maybe a little bit overshoot, but it's always good to overshoot a bit if you can. Leave me your comments and hopefully some likes of the video. Let's probably make another video also. See you and bye.